Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Jesus won. Oh, shit. Oop. I think it's the first 15 seconds I'm praying because I got to 17 seconds. And it ain't go right from there. Oh, all right, cool. I got my other phone. La 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 la. And Jesus. But hold on. How did I answer the one call if I don't got my other phone on me? Hold on, quick second, y'all. Dude, I'm in the twilight zone. I'm tripping. I don't know what's going on. I know for a fact I have my other phone, man. Oh, no, I didn't. I answered it with my watch. I be forgetting I be answering shit. Never mind. I thought I had my phone with me, but because I answered the call, but I actually answered it with my watch. So thank you. I appreciate that. All right, y'all. We back. We back. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Shout out to everybody, man. Get them likes up, man. I'm discombobulated. It's Friday. Somebody just tried to kill me. Okay. And I can't. I'm trying to get my bearings back together, man. Jesus Christ. Crazy. Nah, but we got a couple good things to talk about today. K-pop. I never liked it. I don't know what people see in it. It's basically just music from the 90s. It's like black music from the 90s. Think groups like or like we could even say late 80s. Like think groups like New Edition. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Little hip hop dance groups. That's all it is. It ain't nothing new. Two Guns in the chat. What's going on? Big Tool on deck. You know what I'm saying? Too much power. like to say too much power. Thanos Tool on deck. Hey, Tool said it. He said it's a minstrel show by Koreans, right? So I mean, he just gonna put it up there just like that. I guess that's what we gonna go with. What's going on? I got a special guest in the building today, man. Let me see. You can't see it. You want to get on the camera, but you don't want to get on. Okay, there we go. There we go. Get that, show that beautiful face on camera, man. Colette in the building. But if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? But we got a special guest in the building, man.
And I'm real special.
Yeah. It's special, man. Special, special. Like, let's see if we can get the proper meds. Nah.
Real special people own their shit.
So we talking about today. Go ahead, grab a shit right there. Yeah, go ahead, see. You know, the cat. Man, look, I've been got rid of all animals around here. This is not an animal kingdom no more. Yeah. You already know. Had to get rid of their ass. For real. They had to go. That's where they at. Hey, let's ask Sin, do I got some animals? Am I getting some? That's what I got to say about that, you know. Nah, Peter ain't gonna like it, but guess what? Peter ain't paying a motherfucking bill in this house. You know what I'm saying? Leonard said, what up, Colette?
What's up? Long time no see.
You one of my channel moderators. I'm gonna moderate this channel too. Hooli Power TV. You know,
Fully power.
hell yeah. But nah, we talking about K-pop because an incident happened where I guess some people was at a concert, and this is the second time this incident happened because it happened the first time at like I want to say Walt Disney World, where the people performing was like avoiding black people. You know what I'm saying?
Hell the fuck no.
Like they was going around, they hitting everybody, you know what I'm saying, giving everybody high fives, all that. Get to the black people, you know what I'm saying? It's like party over here, party back over here. You know what I mean?
That's what they were doing at Disney World, right?
That's what I'm. Yeah, exactly. That was the same thing as the Disney World thing. So this time it was at a concert. So I'm talking about that. I got my other topic I wanted to talk about. A guy that I'm kind of keeping up with. He's not so much a political player yet, not on a major scale, but I think he got some potential though. He was breaking down a bunch of things that his administration was doing. He like a young dude or whatever, and I felt it was something that a lot of people ain't see that, you know, they need to see, because I'm like, yeah, he know how to really put it out there and really speak the language to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we doing this, we doing that, we doing this. You know, somebody gets up there in a suit and they're like, yeah, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that and we have an initiative, and you be like, man, what the fuck is? Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So he able to like deliver and really not so much enunciate, but you know what the fuck I'm saying. Like, he know how to really make people see what's going on, because half the time you don't know. It'd be like Mandela Barnes isn't paying his taxes. Then it'd be like, you know, it'd be all type of shit like that. So you don't know the propaganda from what's really going on, and he able to really put that shit out there. And then the last thing that I was gonna talk about was the dude from Waukesha. I don't know if y'all remember. Oh yeah, matter of fact, get them likes up, man. If you in here, you watching, get them likes up. Get that like, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna like my own video.
We talk about people like
That like they. Hey, I do like it. I like my shit. I like it. Yeah, for the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? It's for the algorithm. You know, we all in the algorithm game. Whether we like it or not, we are. I watched something on that for real that was talking. It was a lady. She was an analyst, and she was talking about how a lot of things are moderated now with algorithms. You know, like the ads you see.
even looking for a job. So like if like I'm telling people that if you're gonna look for a job, one thing that you should do is go on LinkedIn and start reposting, right? So that's how the recruiters are gonna start to see you. It don't even matter what you're reposting, is putting yourself back on that rhythm.
All right. Gotta take a intermission real fast. All right, go ahead. You good? Cut. We still ghetto, you know. I said we still a little ghetto, but we gonna get it done in a minute.
Cut. I was driving, I was like, oh, it's so nostalgic. You know what I'm saying?
I've been here for years. I'm
So, yeah.
Yeah, so coming across these couple things, and just trying to put a couple of these things in perspective. As a matter of fact, you know how we start out. We start out with a little bit of music, so I'm gonna throw something on because I gotta take one more little interlude, y'all, and we gonna go from there. We gonna get into it, you know. But yeah, like I said, I got my special guest in the building. Oh yeah, let me see what's something that you ain't heard.
Drinking this pineapple ginger D&G, man.
Yeah, you know, I be on it. I go buy a whole case of them motherfuckers because they try and charge you $3 for one of them motherfuckers. I ain't finna pay that shit, but they good though. These motherfuckers is good. If you ain't never seen the D&G pineapple ginger, you know, yeah, you go get that from what you call it, and what's the name of that place?
You can get it from any international store.
I mean, you can, but
Oh, Africa.
You could get it. Well, you can't get it. I was finna say you can't get it from like the Korean store, can you?
You can. The one on Appleton.
Not the cap. Not the cap.
That ain't no cap.
I wanted to see if you was gonna catch it. She's sitting up thinking of all the international locations. I'm insulting her on my soundboard. I'm like she ain't even paying attention.
You don't want to get it started. Not today.
Oh man, look, we have epic. We will go for hours debating on something. We'll go for hours ribbing. We'll go for hours debating. Like, this one of my favorite people right here, man. I swear, like. But yeah, all right, cool. Let's get into this music and get everything started. Macworld 1021. Let's go. High mood, yeah, my money real long like a movie with De Niro. That's a movie where the hustler is the hero. I came up from zero, not a bag that I smoke, louder than Janine Pirro. Moving with De Niro, where the hustler is the hero. Yeah. I came up from zero. Now the bag I smoke is louder than Janine Pirro. Money real long like a movie with De Niro. That's the movie. Hey, money real long like a movie with De Niro. Look. Money real long like a movie with De Niro. That's a movie about De Niro where the hustler is the hero. Yeah. I came up from zero, not a bag that I smoke, louder than Janine Pirro. And you just a zero. I might come up with a diamond on my earlobe. Come here, ho, what they hit for? Just let me know. Do you fear the deer, bro? Took the bitch to Deer District. Yep, a task, get a tisk, get this money, almost missed it. I rolled through, I'm here to visit. What is this, the capital? I'm at the house with a ratchet hoe, I'm at her though. She got the facial, I left and then told her that I need to make it spatial. Because she's crowding me, you know that I'm about a G, $1. If you can hear what I'm saying, then holla, Money like De Niro. That's a fucking movie where the hustler is the hero. Told your ass that I came up from zero. Now the bag that I smoke is louder than Janine Pirro. Might pull up with diamond in my earlobe, wrist off. Looking like I had a motherfucking pitfall. Because it's iced up. Is it broke, y'all? Nah. Is you ballin', do a roll call. It's like the bench, but we coming up, we own y'all. The first string, Hall of Fame, and it's all the game. It's all the same, and y'all niggas, yep, are awesome lames. Y'all ought to change, but I know that shit is hella hard. I come through the fucking lane, and I bogart. I try to see what hand you got and pull your whole card. And then I will just shop your ass around like Kmart. And if you gotta do something else, then the K start to speaking for me. You fucking dummy. I told your ass how I run the shit when it's about the money. When it's about the money. Told your ass that this motherfucking money real long, like a movie with De Niro. That's a movie where the hustler is the hero. I came up from zero, not a bag that I smoke, louder than Janine Pirro. Like Judge Pirro, that bitch yelling. Ain't no telling what crazy shit she on.
My 1 2 1 2 4 5.
Macworld. Hey, it's crazy, man. So you here or what you gonna do? You gotta hear it? Okay. All right, cool. No, I appreciate you stopping through. I wish you could have, stayed, but check me out though. Macworld on Macworld Media. It's gonna be Macworld Media on YouTube. Yeah, I'm on everything. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. Hold on.
What's your schedule looking like?
My schedule as far as during the day, I take my baby to school in the morning. And then after that, you know, I do some things. I don't want to. I'm moving around and stuff. You know, I ain't gonna disclose it for the serial killers and the stalkers and shit. Nah, but so I keep my morning busy. 1 o'clock I do this, and then from 1 to 2 I do this. For what? Just,
You know, I'm not saying doing nothing.
yeah. So you better not be as motherfucking pot of water me. I ain't even catch you down here.
No, I'm kidding. I gotta get my 1-2 slots through.
Oh my god. Alright, man.
Alright, you be safe.
Well,
and then I'm a slow. I'm slow back around.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. Money real long. He said you working from the track. You on Truth. He said, am I on Truth or Powler? Hey, what up? Fresh in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but check this out, y'all. You know what I'm gonna do on Monday? It's funny that you bring up Parlor, Fresh. I got something I'm gonna do. We gonna do an investigative report and shit, right? On Monday, this is what we gonna do, y'all. We gonna get on here live on my show. It's gonna be a special show I'm gonna do. I might have to throw these on for this damn glare. Hold on, y'all. Shit. Change gonna come, man. I need the time of day to shit. Like one more time. God damn. I need the position of the stars to shift one more time. Shit. This is a job for my Versace's. Day to day. Okay. What the hell going on in the building? You know, if you think you're gonna get away with something,
Stop the cap.
cause we got all the wrenches on deck, damn it, it's going down. Hey, that's the squad right there. But yeah, this was a job for my Versace's, man. These, I don't know if these was gonna do it. These might do it, but man, I got the glare on me. Sunshine on me, yeah, yeah. Nah, that shit is annoying though. She said, what up? Hey, check it out though, man. It's Friday. We done made it. On Monday, we joining Parlor, y'all. All of us. I don't give a fuck. Look, I don't care if it's just me. If it's just me in the tool gang and shit, right? We joined in Parlor, y'all. On Monday, I'm getting on here. Listen. I'm using the laugh track, but I ain't no damn joke, okay? I'm telling y'all, this is what we doing on Monday. We joining Parlor. I'ma hop on here. We gonna go on there. We gonna come up with a profile name. Whatever we come up with, you know what I'm saying? Snooty McBooger balls, whatever we want to call it. And then we gonna get on Parlor. We gonna see what that shit about. We gonna go undercover. Like, you know, they say Parlor is right wing, but also we know that like Kanye West involved in it too, right? Like he involved in the acquisition of it. So what we want to see is what it's really about, you know? And we gonna check it out for ourselves. That's gonna be fun though. I want to see what's on there. And then what we gonna do is we gonna have some fun, y'all. We gonna try to see if we can get some friends, right? We gonna go on Parlor. We gonna make us a Parlor on Monday. We gonna get us a couple friends on there. And matter of fact, you know what? We'll keep up with our Parlor too. You know what I'm saying? We'll keep up with it. Get us some friends. Get some talking points out there to them. And then after 5 days, we gonna reveal to them that we black. And see what the fuck happened.
Hell the fuck no.
What y'all think? Hey, it's gonna be lit. So Monday, a special investigative Macworld undercover investigative report. We finna join Parlor and shit, right? But today, I gotta show y'all this. The first thing I wanna show y'all is the dude. This actually was something that I was looking at earlier today when I was thinking about how the November elections is coming around, right? I'm gonna get the political shit out the way because it's Friday, and you know it's important. But you know we ain't finna start our weekend off on no politics. So we gonna get the important stuff out the way so we could get to roasting the K-pop and shit, right? Or some of that other shit. But so we gonna get this out the way. But no, it's a dude, his name is Antoine Seawright, and he not nobody big yet, like politically or nothing like that, but he is somebody that I feel like I said he able to get that point across real good. And he was just talking about he like dude is a strategist. He's an actual strategist or whatever. And he was just talking about some of the stuff that he had going on. And he was able to just lay it out in a way that I think a lot of people really, you know, when they try to keep up with politics, they make that shit confusing because everybody want to like pontificate and try to sound as important as they can, but dude just got to laying out the meat of like what motherfuckers is doing. And like I always thought about this, if I was a politician or if I was a politician or if I was to throw my support behind somebody in the politics, it'll be somebody like this that's able to speak to a regular person, because at the end of the day you want somebody that represents you, not somebody that's finna try to talk down on you and shit like that as soon as they get in a position, right? So Antoine Seawright, man, I wanna let y'all talk, you know, hear dude talk for a second, see what he talking about. Let's go.
Say, look, and just speak to the country abroad and just say, look, here's what we did.
Let's start with the obvious. The American Rescue Plan. Historical investments in HBCUs, $5.8 billion. Billions of dollars to help keep people in their homes and pay their utility bills. Shots in arms, keeping our schools open. Money for veterans. Not to mention wiping out the capital debt of historical Black colleges and universities. We all know that we cut child poverty in half for 1 year because of.
Hey, and it's a lot of stuff right here where I felt I wanted to let people know this, because it's a lot of shit that I knew was going on behind the scenes, but you know, it's always negativity and outrage that control people more than positivity. So while you got people that are doing good shit, they don't really get to speak up about it, or it end up getting drowned in the sea of all the negative opinions and all the outrage and all the cancellations and all that. So I just wanted to like really show you like it is, and especially for my boy Fresh, because Fresh don't trust nothing. He say if a nigga got a suit and tie on, I don't trust him. He's so anti-political. It's like that shit is crazy. But I feel him though. I feel where he coming from, man. He call it a clown. He's called it the clown show. But I always advocate for like, man, make your own informed decisions and really don't think that everything is equal. Cause think about a nigga like me, right? Think about if I chose to go into politics or something like that. I'm the same person I always been. But if the motherfuckers start throwing some money my way and they start giving me a little bit of say in like what local laws and shit like that could get passed and shit, then shit, I'm gonna run with it. I'm gonna try and do what I can with the, if that's what I aim to do, make some type of change. But also, people would look at it, some people would look at it like, oh, you are just a politician now. You are a politician, so you inherently bad. But everybody not bad. And on that same note, vote for Mandela Barnes, damn it.
Of the American Rescue Plan. You add to that the bipartisan infrastructure bill that I oftentimes refer to as the Great American Update, because it's going to not only update lead pipes in this country over the next 10 years and remove them from communities, in particular those who look like mine, but thanks to the majority whip and my political father, Jim Clyburn, it's going to deploy broadband in every home in this country, not to mention updating ports, roads, and bridges. You add to that the CHIPS and Science Act that's going to really, really make.
And on top of that, for all the homeowners, I know y'all know, like, we got all them, like, the grants to fix your properties and all that. Like, you could do repairs on your property, and then you can get like a grant, or if you need to get repairs done, you could get a grant that you don't, they call, it's like a loan, but you don't have to pay it back until you sell your property. So by then you will have appreciated enough equity to cover it, or, you know, you could wrap that around into the sales cost. You know what I mean? Excuse me, some of y'all don't know what I mean and shit. Some of y'all live in a tent, but you know, it's gonna be all right, keep hope alive. But yeah. So no, it's some good shit going on. And I like to see a motherfucker let people know, like, man, if people is trying to do something for your ass and you don't appreciate it, guess what's gonna happen next time they got an opportunity to do something for you? They gonna be like, so let's, you know, not think everybody on the same thing and give credit where it's due. What they call it, giving motherfuckers they flowers. Get his big head nigga his plants and shit. You see them plants in the background? Get this nigga his plants.
Make certain that we make these chips in the United States to bring these elements home so we can get cars moving again in this country. You add to that the first gun legislation to be passed and signed into law into 30 years. And by the way, that bill is going to put money in communities for mental health. It's also going to deal with gun violence awareness in a real way, thanks to my dear friend, Stephen Horsford out in Nevada, Congressman Stephen Horsford. You add that to the IRA, the Inflation Reduction Act, billions of dollars going into fighting this climate crisis that we all are living through. Not to mention the fact that you have elements like capping prescription drugs at $2,000 for those who are on Medicare. You have capping insulin at $35 a month for those who are on Medicare. And then elements that we oftentimes do not talk about because there's not enough oxygen in the room. Updating your appliances, up to $14,000 to do that. Updating your windows and doors into your home. You add those things, and those are just a few things legislative that that Democrats have done. You add the executive order that he did with policing, whether it's banning no-knock warrants, banning private prisons, investigating police departments that have a practice.
That should be the one right there. That should be the dividing factor. One side want to ban private prisons. One side want to keep them motherfuckers rolling. They want people to be able to buy stocks in prison. Now, once you could buy stock in a prison and it's a company, right? Then they are beholden to the shareholders, you know, and they have to make a profit. How is a prison gonna make a profit? How would a prison maximize profits, right? In all type of crazy ways. You would be surprised. Shit, a lot of them record companies, y'all think, oh, they going around, they blaming these the rappers and stuff. Nah, it be the labels. They got money in the private prisons. Real shit. I remember one rapper said that his label told him he had to buy a chain because it was part of promotion. At the same time, you know, he might risk his fucking life for this chain, right?
Come on, man. Knock that shit out, man.
So it's like, you know, they put him in a position, they try to set you up for the fall, but nah, it's a lot going on. So that should be the dividing factor right there, the private prisons. But let's go.
Of really doing harm to communities that look like mine. You saw what the president did after this right-wing extreme MAGA Supreme Court decided that women should not have a say-so in their healthcare decisions and whether those decisions remain between a woman and their doctor. You look at the most diverse cabinet in our nation's history. You look at the commitment this president made to put a Black woman on the United States Supreme Court. He's done that. And you look at the fact that he's confirmed more Black women to the courts than all other presidents combined. And so when people say, what has Democrats done? I oftentimes remind people, what the hell else you want Democrats to do? I live by this philosophy that I operate in this moment with Joe Biden having some of the slimmest majorities in our nation's history. He has accomplished more than any other president since the Great Society. I think that says a lot about who he is and about what Democrats have promised to do and what they have actually delivered on. And truth be told, while Washington, D.C. Republicans may not be in tune and may not be dancing with the two-step with the president and the Democrats in both the House and the Senate, back at home, Democrats, Republicans, and independents above 50% all have wrapped their arms around the legislative agenda that has come from Democrats. And so we have to sing loud and proud what we've done, because in any other moment in history, had we done one of those things, everyone would be lifting their voice singing.
Just like that. That's the mic. That's the mic drop right there. Like, they did plenty shit. And I ain't just throw them on there to list a lot of that stuff. Like, I knew a lot of that stuff already. Cause like I said, I follow the money. Legislation, politics, a lot of it is about money, right? So I follow the money. I knew about a lot of that stuff. But he had the list star bust down and all that shit. He got the democracy shirt, you know what I'm saying? He got the sincere look in his eye. I'm gonna get up there and tell you motherfuckers like, hey man, y'all need to do this, y'all need to do that. And they gonna feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm finna pimp slap them or something. So we need more people like this to get the point across. You know what I'm saying? To represent for what the people on the good side of things is trying to do, and it's just like a better representation. Like, we need people in politics that's not gonna be afraid to say like, man, I'm doing this for black people. It's okay to get up there and say, I'm doing this for the like the Latino people, or I'm doing this for, you know, any group of people. But it's like when you say you doing something for black people, it's like you get attacked or whatever. And I mean, if you ain't gonna get up there, especially if you black, and you ain't gonna get up there and try and represent, really your ass ain't doing politics right.
No.
You need to get your ass up out of there. We got people like Clarence Thomas and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, them folks couldn't wait to sell their damn soul. You feel me? So, nah, I had to go on and let a motherfucker put some good shit on display who really representing us. Cause, yeah, on that same note, speaking of representation, that brings me to my next topic, which is misrepresentation. If you look at that thumbnail, I know y'all see the K-pop. Ah, man.
Come on, man. Knock that shit out, man.
I don't even understand it. Like, I never been no fan of K-pop like that. It always seemed a little generic, a little like corny by design. Like how you'll see some commercials or something off of like a Blade Runner type of movie or something, where it show something like over commercialized, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even, it's like it's made to look soulless and shit like that, right? But I tell y'all something y'all probably didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Put y'all up on some game. A lot of producers, like, y'all remember like 90s producers like Teddy Riley that made like New Jack Swing and different shit like that. A lot of them now go overseas to Korea and produce K-pop music. Like, the music, what you hear in K-pop ain't nothing but 90s R&B, like R&B hip hop type music. You know what I mean? So Willie D was talking about an incident that happened at a concert, right? And as I'm researching, as I'm looking at the Willie D video, I come across another channel that broke it down even more. And I'm gonna show y'all that, because she was breaking it down. And this girl, she's actually Korean. So I feel like she was a little bit better authority to speak on it. And yeah, she was breaking that shit down. I'm like, man, that's crazy. But it ain't nothing we ain't already know. You know, like they say, what they say, IYK. If you know, you know. IYK. So yeah. Check this out. Shit crazy.
I never even knew what.
They portray black men as
really tasteless verse into her song about her drip. You know, like, it doesn't make any sense. Everybody's saying they be lame, they be cool, educational, purposes. So I actually wanted to make a video just about the cultural appropriation in K-pop when Jessie's new video Drip came out a few months ago.
And apart from the whole debate whether she copied the concept from a smaller black artist and randomly giving a shout-outs to Nike when she was asked if she plagiarized the creator or not, or the fact that she has this very apparent black scent or her extreme tanning,
That's
apart
her
from all
doing
that,
that
There was
shit.
this one line in her song that triggered a lot of Americans, especially black African Americans. Diamonds blue like a crib, young.
I'm sorry.
But what does a Korean lady know anything about the blue Crips? The Bloods? So if you don't know, the Crips are one of the largest, most violent street gangs in the United States. They have been involved in murders, robberies, and drug dealings, and they usually have like these blue bandanas or something like that. And a lot of black people were saying, you know, it's one thing if you are a African American rapper and you're glamorizing violent gangs in your song, I guess that will always get a pass for some reason, but who the frick is Jessie to write this really tasteless verse into her song about her drip? You know, like, it doesn't make any sense. Everybody's saying, they be lame, they be cloning. A, who you think you frontin' on? Now let's look at Jay Park's lines. I be in office making major moves to cater my boss type mood. All I ooze is swag. All I do is get the bag. Gangsters to bankers.
oh, you guys are gangsters, huh?
Here's another rapper who's a bit confusing. Block B band member Tae said in an interview how Zico is good at talking black and that he uses this talent for his performances. What the hell is talking black? So in his music video Tough Cookie, Zico raps about how he is so tough and gangsta, using the whole black hip-hop culture as an aesthetic, but at the same time he wears a Confederate flag around his arm, acting black while being anti-black. I don't get that concept. I don't know, it's just really cringy, especially for me to see my fellow Asian and gangsta, using the whole black hip-hop culture as an aesthetic, but at the same time he wears a Confederate flag around his arm, acting black while being anti-black. I don't get that concept. I don't
Acting
know,
black
it's just
while
really
being
cringy, especially
anti-black.
for me to see my fellow Asians embarrass themselves like that.
이렇게 하는
여기 쓸 수 있겠네, 그 창법.
약간 아프리카의 좀 뭔가 그런 악기들로 바꾸는 거야. 뭔가 똥똥똥똥똥똥똥똥똥똥 이러면은 이제 우리 스타일을 좀 살리는 거야. 그걸 좀 살리고 약간 에스닉 힙.
에스닉 힙.
Okay, Africa and the indigenous
This shit crazy. It's like other people, the same thing that they criticize us about in our culture, the things they criticize us about like negatively are the same things that they copy and they glorify it and then they criticize it. It's so I always found out, I always not found out, but I always found that shit weird because like I always say, it's more like an obsession. What people call racism to me come off more like obsession because how can you not like somebody, but you know how they walk, how they talk, you know all they slang, you know, like people who call themselves racist, they'll know every rapper. They'll be listening to rap music.
Come on, man. Knock that shit out, man.
They'll be having braids in their hair.
Fuck no.
They'll be talking like, they might even say the N-word to each other. But they call themselves, I mean, all that shit. But they call themselves still not liking black people. It's weird. It's like, we can't be them, but we can't ignore them. So we gonna just keep trying on what we think they are as a aesthetic. Shit weird. It's like some cosplay, like I said. Let's go.
people of America are two different things, and they're mashing it all together and calling it ethnic hip without doing any research or even credit. Like, they're just pulling a bunch of random concepts out of their ass, like, yeah, African drums, and what else? The idea of an indigenous person shouting, yeah, let's use that. In that way we can keep our style. But it was never your style in the first place. Like, you can't appropriate the parts that you like and call it your own. That's not cool. Don't do that. Oh, hell no! Okay, if you guys don't know what this means, I in Korean, but in this context, it's meant to sound like the N-word. Stop saying that.
What you talking about, man?
Stop saying that word.
얘기하면 되잖아요. 근데 이제 흑이들. Hey, what you talking about, man? I don't know what you talking about. 약간 이런 거.
흑인 있어.
가자.
Hey, this shit crazy. Oh shit. Do y'all see this? I don't know if y'all listening or watching, but this shit is crazy. It's crazy. This a racist ass world we live in, boy. Like this just regular to them. Like I think she said it on here. I think she gonna say it in a second. It's so ingrained into their culture, they don't even see some of the shit they doing is like racist. Like it's just, I don't know. I don't know whether to like laugh because it's so ignorant or be mad. He's like, what you talking about? Oh shit. Hey, let's go, man. It's a little bit hard making it through this, but we gonna make it though. Let's go.
Yo. You die. 시작. 뭐야? 그렇지.
되게 다국적이야.
You die. Girl, what did you say, girl? No, you ain't doing that. 약간 이렇게 표정도 막 이렇게 하고 몸을 좀 많이 쓰시면서.
이거 엄청 좋아요. Wake up.
아, 맞아요. 맞아. Wake up. 영화에 그런 거 같아요.
What you say, girl?
It's too cringe. I can't do this anymore. Stomin, please help me out. What are your thoughts on this mess?
Hi Michelle and hi to everyone else watching this video. My name is Domin and I'm a self-taught artist who also happens to be a black woman. I'll comment on the video of the different idols and entertainers pretending to be quote-unquote black. I don't like it at all and it's racially, culturally and morally insensitive to do that. I was very disappointed when I found out that a member from Red Velvet was participating in this mess even though she has spent time with actual black women while she was staying in the US. For her to then go on a TV show and perform this stereotype of a sassy and angry black woman to other Koreans is just so problematic.
So the lady talking, you know, she talking kind of fast and they got her talking. I don't know if that's her voice or not. I don't fucking know, but what she was saying is basically like, yeah, like Kay said, copy and glorify and then criticize, like copy and criticize and then glorify it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, like you say, it's nonsensical. But what she was saying was something that done happened to me with some of my white friends. And maybe it's just a thing that they do to black people, man. And like, I know they do the shit. So this is why I call it a plantation mentality. And this is why it pissed me off. Because what she just said, and I rewinded a little bit, but she was like, she had a friend that was Korean and she black, the girl talking, and she was like her friend, she lived with her, like with other black girls or whatever, and wasn't nobody acting ghetto or, you know what I'm saying, none of that shit like that, but she still went back to Korea and like perpetuated that stereotype, like, oh yeah, they like this, they like that, just because it's almost like, I told you, go back to that Christopher Columbus thing, it's like, the truth and then the right answer. You know what I'm saying? And the right answer, I mean the white answer. You know what I mean? That's what if you could keep perpetuating them stereotypes and shit like that, it's fucking stupid. And I seen another funny one. I should show this to y'all. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna cut over and show y'all this real fast. Just to show y'all I'm not tripping, right? Cause I was looking at this in my news feed or whatever. Like I said, people just perpetuating stereotypes about black people, knowing they not true, but perpetuating it anyway. This dude was talking about his like his Puerto Rican family or something like that. And he was talking about let me see. Someone in their family. Nope, it wasn't that one. It was I'm gonna try and find it. He was basically like, and if I can't find it, I'll tell y'all about it, because I was looking at boxing and all type of shit. Ah, here we go, right here. But he said they all be telling this fake ass story about getting jumped by a group of black people or whatever. And I'm like, man, I know. Why do people
ever
be
since the LA City Council,
like? Why do people be telling that fake ass story? Like when a person be acting extra racist and you ask them what their problem is with black people, I swear to God, no exaggeration or nothing. People of other races, a lot of races got a fake ass story they tell about being jumped by a group of black people. It's fucking ridiculous, man. But listen to this though. Listen to this shit. Dude, he say he exposing it. Matter of fact, my bad. Let me shout this channel out. Shout out to the Black Congregation. That's the name of the channel. Like and subscribe to them. He always got some good shit on there. I gotta kind of speed you up a little bit, brother, because I gotta get to the I want to get to the guy and shit. But he was talking about it though. Like, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all see what he got to say about it.
This one lie right here. Man, if I had $1 for every time I've heard a Latino say that they got jumped by a random group of black people, black man, you know, like, I've heard this a lot, you know, from people saying that when they were crossing the border, they got jumped by a group of black men. And I'm like, trying to picture a black man just chilling at the border, just waiting. It's like, we're gonna fuck them up. Like, that doesn't happen. You have never been attacked by no random group of black people, and you know this. You know this. This is like the most bullshit that there ever was. And every single Latino has this weird-ass story that they got jumped by a bunch of black people. Now, I want to know how I, as a Latino, have managed to live in this country for so long and never been just randomly attacked by a group of black men. That's what's funny to me. Because, like, you know, like, you're gonna sit there and say, like, well, you're one of them. You're also a negro. Or maybe, you know, like, it's like, if you did get jumped, let's just pretend that you did get jumped. Let me tell you something, you probably had that shit coming. Because it's probably because something stupid came out of your mouth, or you did something ignorant that got you fucked up. That's exactly probably what happened, if it did happen, which I don't believe it happened, because like I said, I literally have heard this story about I got jumped by a group of black men, and that's why I think the way that I think, from every single racist Latino that I've ever met. Every one of you. Everyone.
Yeah, I hear that shit. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it don't make no sense, man. Like, they'll just perpetuate this myth that black folks is just out to get people, man. When they be out, and they reason for perpetuating it always seem to be that they are out to get us or to justify the way that they treat us. And I noticed that whenever you try to speak up about some type of treatment or something, and we don't even, all we be wanting is equality, because we gonna take equality and naturally excel. You know what I'm saying? We've been living in this country like Dragon Ball Z, under the pressure of like 110 times gravity of the normal person. You put us at normal gravity, then shit, we gonna fly damn near. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them things where we'll go for equality. We not trying to get nothing special, but man, we got everybody trying to hold us back, talking about they got jumped by groups of black people and shit. Like,
Come on, man, knock that shit off, man.
ain't nobody touched your ass. Folks is out here trying to live and survive. Like, all the black people I know, they ain't out here jumping nobody and shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. And what Kay say? She say racism is taught in such a backhanded, subliminal way that it's sick, man. 2 shots for the chat, man. 2 shots for the Tool Gang. Like, man, for real, it's just crazy how they do that shit. It'll be taught to you coming up. It won't even be something that you even really realize. And I guess that's what she was saying in the thing too that I was looking at with the Korean girl. She was like, they'll do it like with a lot of the Koreans. It'll be in a way where they won't even know it's racist. They just doing what they see is acceptable. I figure like this with the Koreans, they probably put, and like, this ain't no racial thing on my part, I promise you. So when I say this, but they probably did the math on it. And why I say that is because they probably look at it like, okay, everybody trying to perpetuate white people on top as you know what I'm saying, the power hierarchy. But yeah, white people want to be like black people. they imitate black people. They imitate the way they talk, like as opposed to looking that way or saying, okay, we gonna bring back Dixie and we gonna bring back the Monster Mash. No, they want to do the dab. They like, you know what? So why don't we just do what the white people doing and try to be like black people, you know? And I think they did the math on it.
Top how many times he did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I don't know who that is, but yikes.
Happy Monkey New Year. Huh? Huh?
Koreans and Japanese and just generally Asians, it seems like they're so far behind when it comes to cultural sensitivity regarding black people. Like, they don't know the history, they don't know how to act properly, they're so racist without even realizing that they are. And recently I've looked at the viewer analytics, and in the past 6 months I've been gaining a lot of Korean and Japanese viewers. So I'm gonna take this opportunity and tell you guys about the history of the blackface. Blackface was...
That's for, she finna go in. That's for our viewers. I'm gonna let her do that, man. Shout out to that channel, man. Let me see what her name is, because she over there dropping some knowledge. It's good to have some good, genuine people, you know what I'm saying, calling out shit. That's Shirleyza Mo. Shirleyza Mo. She got 628,000 subscribers, so she got a decent following too. Shout out to her, man, for trying to, man, educate our people on my people and shit. Cause man, somebody got to do it. When we do it, they be like, oh, you woke, oh, you know. So we can't get shit through to y'all. But you know, speaking of trying to get through to somebody, man, we got to talk about the Waukesha parade killer. Cause Esho was trying to get through that damn crowd. R.I.P. to everybody. That joke was, it might have been too soon, but yeah, this fool in court tripping, and he in court right now. As a matter of fact, they was covering it live today. Let's look at some of the live footage. I'm gonna just skim through it, because it's a lot of shit where he was fucking having outbursts and crying in court and all. Let me see if I could do the highlights from the trial highlights. That way we can see some of this nigga shit where he just out here tripping. Yeah, that's his name, Daryl Brooks. All right, that's from 13 days ago, from 2 days ago. Let me see, Daryl Brooks. I'm gonna just put in because I want to see some, if I can see something from today. You got to know how to search to get. It's like the Matrix. You got to ask the right question, get the right answer. God damn it. So let me see. Okay, check this out, y'all. Let's go.
Mr. Brooks, you just interrupted me within a minute of us starting this case here today. I'm asking you to respectfully not interrupt me. That's the second time, so I can go through the list of things that I need to get through this morning.
The trial for Daryl Brooks, the man accused of driving through the Waukesha Christmas parade last year, killing 6 people, begins, and Brooks is representing himself as a sovereign citizen. I'm Anjanette Levy, and welcome to Law and Crime Sidebar Podcast. Daryl Brooks faces 76 counts in Waukesha County. 6 of those counts are intentional homicide. And we're looking at the top moments of the Brooks trial so far, with opening statements beginning.
Lends to the dignity of the proceedings. This is a trial. Again, it is your choice. Are you willing to go back to your cell and be dressed in the street clothes that you previously appeared in?
With all due respect, I do not agree with that assessment whatsoever. There's no possible way that anybody will not know that I am in custody. I think that's a well-known fact because it's reported on every day in the media. It's shown every day on the news where I am, what jail I'm housed in, and that I'm in custody. It's virtually impossible for anybody to not know that I'm in custody.
And joining me to discuss this is Bernarda Villalona. She is a defense attorney and a former Let's take a look at another clip where the
defendant, the number one they take into account is I want to be professionally dressed so a jury can watch me and be able to judge me fairly because of, one, the clothes that I have on. Remember, first appearances are the most important.
Let's take a look at another clip where the judge obviously got frustrated with Brooks.
More interruptions.
I
We'll
have
be
shock-
off the record while we
shocks
do
on my
that.
ankle.
Thank you,
I don't
everyone.
agree to a stop or I move for a motion to dismiss for being under duress and being coerced into a contract that I did not consent or agree to. I have a right to be present for trial.
Now, Bernarda,
My guy
what is your
tripping.
take on how the judge is handling
I
this
don't get
thus
what his
far? This
defense is. He
something that
just,
we
I
don't
think he
see very
just
often.
moving
Someone
to
saying,
dismiss
I'm going to
everything.
represent myself. I'm a sovereign citizen, and his behavior is just kind of beyond.
He just want to dismiss everything. He said, "Fuck it, motion to dismiss everything."
Even in homicide cases in New York. However, in those cases, the judge always gives standby counsel to be present during the entire trial to be able to assist the defendant. But in this case, as you can see, there is no standby counsel because that's not applicable in the state of Wisconsin. So this is a huge issue in terms of the defendants being
Interruptions and disruption with the court. This, of course, comes on.
This nigga is up in court with his shirt off. I don't know how he thought that was gonna sway the jury, but this nigga is tripping. I think maybe what he trying to do is go for insanity defense. That shit not gonna work.
This court within a minute of the court calling the case. I should also make a record at the moment he is muted because of the way that he was removed from the courtroom and his conduct since. I have been given just a bit of information about it. I will advise everyone that I have required that the Sheriff's Department file a written report with the court regarding Mr. Brooks's conduct. I'm told that he would not sit down while in this courtroom in order to have the shackles removed so that he could be taken to the other courtroom, that he was resisting, that at one point he took off a shoe and it appeared to the deputies that he was going to throw the shoe.
So, Bernarda, in that clip, she's discussing how Brooks.
So this nigga just over there tripping. The trial is going on right now as we speak in Waukesha. Dude call himself Daryl Brooks, call himself being a rapper or something like that. I guess he was beating up the little chick and he tried to escape from the police. He was on the run already for some shit. He tried to escape, ran through the crowd of people at the parade. And they pretty much gonna bury him under the jail. So he acting real stupid. He was the donkey of the day today on the Breakfast Club, and they basically said, they made a good point. They was like, he just wasting taxpayer time and money because it ain't no way he gonna win this case. So you gonna go to jail forever, bro. You gonna get 5-6 consecutive life sentences, bro. Like, it's over. And you in Wisconsin. And since you're going to jail for a long time, you're going to the booty bandit jail. And you're gonna be up there. And they probably gonna have fun with your ass too. You know? Cause yeah, it's like OG Percy say. I listen to the shit he be saying, right? When you talk about going to jail, and he say that one thing people do, they burn their bridges and all that. You ain't got no girl, you ain't got no people that's gonna come up there and see you. It's finna be hard, right? And he say the people that make it the hardest for is the people that come in there thinking they hard. One of the things I seen on one of his videos that he was saying to the judge was like, I'm a grown man, don't nobody tell me what to do. I do whatever I want, or some shit like that, like real defiant, real cocky attitude, bro. Humble yourself before you go up north, bro, cause they gonna test you off right away. They gonna test you, and yeah. That shit gonna be, you really gonna have to be about that shit. But yep, it's 2 o'clock. Daryl Brooks, hope you get what's coming to you. We gonna end the show talking about you. It's Friday. Us free people, we finna enjoy our weekend. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who watched the show. You ain't hit the like button, hit that like button. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. I wish my guest could have stayed longer. She funny, she smart. You know what I'm saying? We probably have her on another day though. So she could tell some of the horror stories of corporate America and shit like that. But anyway, yeah, we gonna leave right there. I'm gonna let y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Everybody that got kids, don't forget today is parent teacher conference day. So yeah, make sure you check on your kids' grades. Make sure your kids is doing what they supposed to do. But you have to whoop them butts, take away them game systems, right? But yeah, we gonna end it like that, man. I appreciate y'all watching, man. I love y'all, and everybody be safe. Enjoy your weekend. Till next time. Later.